So, is anyone else shocked it's the end of August? Like, where has 2011 gone? Classes start tomorrow for my university, and I will once again not be taking classes. I only have one left, and it's really, I was going to sign up for it and graduate in December. Well, fully graduate in December. I only have one class, and I will have my 2 degrees and 2 minors completed. Right now, I've got my 2 minors and 1 degree, and I'm 1 class away from my other degree. But with everything going on the last 2 months, I made the hard decision not to take that 1 class, because I don't know what's going to happen, first of all. And I've been pretty sick the last since July. So, not only with heart rate, blood pressure, but with my GI symptoms as well. So, right now, I'm holding off on that last class, and I don't know why the lights keep flashing. I'm not even in a room that has lights on. So it's really weird, I don't understand. And I got a call on Thursday. I think so. I was in the middle of Walmart, of all places, when I got this call. And I have to wait till October I'm like jerky. But I have to wait till October to see the GI doctor at Baptist Hospital. It was October 3rd, but it was at 8 a.m. And that's really not a problem. I get up early. I can get up early for doctor's appointments. 8 a.m. doctor's appointments don't bother me. But it's a 2-hour travel, which means we'd have to leave Boone at 6 a.m. to be there on time. And so I called. I'm back. I called and I actually moved my appointment, and so I have to wait an extra week and a half. It was one Monday, and it's a week and a half because it's a week from that Friday, to see a doctor. And it's not the doctor he actually wanted me to see, because the doctor he actually talked to, who focuses on GI problems and liver problems, that's his interests, and autonomic problems. He does do some autonomic problems, which would have been really beneficial, but he only sees patients at 8 a.m. Or new patients at 8 a.m. And due to the traveling, I did have to compromise, and I have an appointment with a different person who works very closely with the guy I was supposed to see. So hopefully, but those were the soonest appointments, was the middle of October. So I still have 7 weeks before I get to go. Or 6 weeks, something like that. 7 weeks. Those were the soonest I had for new patients. But I was told that if I had problems, I can always call and see if they have any cancellations. Usually I put on a cancellation list. I know I am for the cardiology. I talk to the poor ladies quite frequently, especially like when I have to go down there and I need my appointment at a certain time, and then I start calling like 2 months ahead of time, trying to get certain time. Even though now we just put it in my file, so we don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if I get really sick, or my symptoms get really bad, I was told like to go back to my primary doctor. He said to call him, and he would call down to Baptist, and he would try to get me in sooner. If it got really bad, I mean, he's gonna have to continue to do lab work because obviously we can't just ignore lab work for the next 2 months. It's not gonna work out so well with everything that was abnormal last week. Found out why I'm really tired. My thyroid hormones were really low, which causes fatigue. On top of that, my heart rate was low. It still is. I had nothing but caffeine. I've been drinking like Mountain Dew, and the other day I had 4 20-ounce balls of Mountain Dew, and I took my heart rate and it was only 51. I was shocked. I was like, I have no idea what's going on. So I'm still watching it this morning. I woke up and it was only 36, and I was just like, I'm going to like, I don't know, drive my heart up the wall. I don't know. Because I can't drink too much caffeine because my heart rate is not compensating the way it should at all. So I start getting really bad palpitations and I start getting really short of breath. But my heart rate's only like 50. So I have to be careful. Let's see, what else have I done? I've had a busy week. I have gone on a walk every night, with the people I'm staying with. I think there's one night I passed because they were going at like 9:30 at night, and I was like, I'm going to bed. But we walk, there's a loop around campus. They live less than half, like it's a quarter of a mile from campus. The biggest hill ever, but it's still, it's not bad. I can go to campus and study, and there's still downtown type, or towards the center of town, so I can still do a lot of stuff that I would do while I was living at my apartment. But the walks around campus it's about a mile, I think, for the loop, maybe a mile and a quarter. And I can get about halfway before I'm like super short of breath, very orthostatic, symptomatic to me, and like I haven't actually passed out. I have not actually, well, yeah, I have stopped to rest. But they can tell that I'm symptomatic because I start not walking straight and I'm tripping over my feet. I'm having, like, you can visually tell I'm having trouble walking and staying upright. But it's been good. And then Friday night. I think it was Friday night. Thursday night. We went out to the Blue Ridge Parkway. And we went to have a picnic for dinner. And it was a really gorgeous lake. Where I live is gorgeous everywhere, but I have never walked this lake before. I've never actually been to the lake part where we went. I've been to a different part of it. But they decided we were going to go for a walk around it. And I was really tired, but, I was like, okay, we're outdoor. We're actually, like hiking because there's no sidewalks. It's dirt and leaves and roots and rocks and hills and mud. Jessica. I was friends with the mud. And it started raining on us, lightning on us, and thundering. Come to find out, it was a 2.5-mile hike, and I about died. Like, I had to lay under a rock at one point because it was pouring rain, and I was passing out. And of course, we're in the middle of the woods, no cell phone service. Oh, it was a horrible nightmare. I did not go walking the next night. No. I slept in the next day. It was fun, but I definitely paid for it for a couple of days. And we went walking last night, and I stopped halfway. I was like, I'm going this way, because it was just like cutting across campus, which was like less than half of what they were going to be doing. And I was like, I'll meet y'all back at the car. So, but it's been fun. And Saturday it was the kickoff for football season. The town I live in is a football town. And everything revolves around the university's football team. And yeah. There's more students in this county than there are residents in this county. And that's saying something. And so football is big, especially after we beat Michigan State a couple years ago. It's definitely caused a huge impact on the football games. And so we had Fan Fest, which is the kickoff for football season. And there is a football scrimmage where you have the specialty team playing against other players of our team. And it was a lot of fun. And then after the scrimmage, the football players and the coaches come out and sign autographs, and you can take pictures with them, which, some of the stuff is really cool. Coach Moore is amazing coach, and I was the first one to get his signature this year. I was really excited because it is so hard to get his signature because you wait in line for like 2 hours, and then he's like, and I'm done. So this year I was the first one in line, and I got really excited because he doesn't just, sign his name. He actually writes you a message. He asks what your name is and all that, and he actually writes you a message. So it's really nice. And then we got the majority of the football team signatures. So that was fun. I always like some of the football players' names. Last year we had Coco Hillary. He graduated. He was an awesome player. Before that was Armani. I love Armani Edwards. And this year Coco was replaced by Bobo. And I thought I heard that wrong the whole time during the scrimmage, but no, it's Bobo Feather. And so it's always interesting to meet the players. And this year they had first ever outdoor concert with it. So that was fun. And Corey Smith was playing. That's been about all I do. It's really weird not going to school. But I am trying to pick up tutoring. Random people. I know there's going to be a couple people that I know at App that I will be tutoring, like organic chemistry and stuff like that.